Hello everyone, welcome to Laylay's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. My name is Laylay. Welcome all my subscribers back to the channel. And if there's anyone new watching, please do not hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Your patronage will be very much appreciated. And before we get started with any creation and any design making, I always read out of my book of blessings to bless someone. And after that, we'll be going into a design from Curated Bead Box on November the 24th called Into the Wild. It has an elephant that has a beautiful lattice design to it. So we're going to be making an elephant necklace today, almost like jungle-like. But let's get off into the reading of today. To say, Lord, we praise you for all the beauty and wonder you placed in the world. How creative of you to think of a creature as exuberant and joyful as the hummingbird. How interesting that you sprinkle spots on the backs of the newborn fawns that follow along behind their mother through our backyard. Let us never become so accustomed to your glorious creation that we take it for granted. Lord, you've blessed us with a wonderland, and we thank you for it. And it goes on to say, thank you, Lord, for the signs of your power. Thank you for the awe I feel during a thunderstorm or at the sight of a monument in nature. Thank you for the thrill I feel when I see one of your works in all its glory. It is good to know your power and feel its presence in my life. Hopefully this blessing reading reaches you in good health and be a blessing to you and be a blessing to someone else as well when you pass it along. This concludes our blessing reading for today. Thank you. It's always a wonder to see what God has made, especially in nature. This is my tray of goodies, along with my magnifying glasses. This is the elephant I was telling you about. It's so intricately and ornately designed and crafted by from Curated Bead Box, one of their curated items. Isn't that elephant beautiful? I know a lot of people already designed with this box. However, I am always behind in my designs, but that's okay as long as I get my designing done, because I always wait to get inspiration from the Lord to see what it is that he would like for me to make. And this right here is a beautiful box to work with, especially with nature. So we have the elephant. We're going to be working with some gold string wire. We got some more right here from Curated Bead Box. We got some gold spacers. And this comes from my beads and stone, which is no longer in production. These are some gold spacer beads, 2 millimeters. Some gold spacer beads we're gonna be using. Some gold crimp beads. A gold bar with a loop, a spacer with a loop. And it just so happens to match the elephants. And these right here are the beads that we're going to be working with. They're already strung up on my magic rod from Louisa, Misty Moon's channel. So these are some of the beads and gemstones we're going to be working with. As well as some chocolate brown pearls from my own collection that I got from Let me see. These come from Joann's. Joann's, no, these come from Michael's. These are Michael's. These come from Michael's. They are chocolate glass pearls. Chocolate glass pearls. Nope, from Michael's. So we're going to be working with those as well. We also got some clamshells. These right here come from Curated Bead Box. So I'm going to be working with some of these beads, as you can see on my rod. So all of these have already been strung up. However, we're going to be doing a double strand necklace. So some things I'll leave out. Put everything in order here. So this is all the goodies that we're going to be working with. So here on my magic rod, is what I have here. I have the brown crackle glass bead, my chocolate pearl, and give me just 1 minute and I'll tell you what that bead is. This is the they call it the grass green crackle glass bead right here. The green one. And then we have the brown crackle glass bead. Trying to make sure that none of these come off. Then we have the light brown, which is the light brown you see right here. It's light brown crackle glass. And we have the, let's see, khaki river red marble. Okay, so we don't have that one on there. But we do have, and we have the gold metal space bars right here. So that's the gold metal space bars. That's right there. I was trying not to lose this spacer bead right here, but it came off anyhow. And I do not know where my stopper bead went. My stopper went, okay, there it goes. So that goes on that right there. And then we have some gold bead caps. We have some little 2mm spacer beads in between. It's trying to focus on everything but what it should. Then we have the brown speckled glass bead right here that comes from another Curated Bead Box. And then we have the gold spacer beads. We have the gold bead caps. Yes, that's a better picture right there. Chocolate brown glass beads. It's just trying to focus. Focus thing. Focus. And it repeats itself on the other rod as well. So these are the bead caps. That we're going to be using. These are the bead caps. Little bit bead caps. You might use them on the second strand, we'll see. And this is the box that it comes from. In the Jungle from November 24. It says 25, but it's 24. So without further ado, let's get started. This is the gold string. Some of the gold string that we're going to be using. And I always have a hard time trying to get the string off of here. So let me just do it this way. Be careful I don't cut my wire, because this is sharp. Okay, there we go. However, I think I did cut it. Let's see. So let's just get a clip on one end of this. And let's just start beading. So we're gonna start from this end with a gold bead cap. Well, with a gold spacer bead. Let's do it like this. Let's just start with a crimp bead. Get a crimp bead and get a clamshell put on there. That would be the easier thing to do here. Open it up some. It's so little, I don't know where it went. Okay, there go one. We're going to put two on there. Because they're about 2 millimeters. So these are 2 millimeters spacer beads. They look more like 1 millimeter. Okay, we got 2 spacer beads in there. So we're gonna drop that down. So I'm gonna be just gonna flatten these two. So that's one flatten. And flatten that one. Then we're just gonna push that up. It has a little bit poking out. Then we're just gonna close that up. Got one poking out. Let's see what we can do about that. Okay, now it's up in there. So now we have both crimp beads in there. And we're just gonna roll this down. Okay, now we can commence the bead. So we're going to take a gold crimp bead, brown crackle bead, chocolate pearl, a 2 millimeter spacer bead, a green and brown agate bead, two millimeter spacer bead again. The pattern is going to repeat itself until I get to the bar. I think this is going to be a beautiful necklace. I love wildlife. Every year, I try to make it to the zoo, somebody's zoo. With these little bitty spacer beads, it's just best for me to just take them off and put them on the mat so I can get them. Now, a portion of this video will be fast forwarded, or I'll do it off camera, one or the other, as so we won't be here long. I think the elephant can go on by itself. It don't need to be adorned with anything else to go along with it. Sometimes I would add another element to my pendants. Okay, now we're getting to the bar part of this. So let's see what we got so far. So far, this is what we have. The same thing that was on the magic rod is now on the string. Okay, so let's get the bar on there. So now we have the bar we're putting on there. The twisted windy bar is on there. And then we come into the bigger beads. So we have a gold spacer bead. That's about 4 millimeters. Then we have a, ooh, my wire is just windy right now. Then we have a bead cap that we're gonna put on right side up. We have a brown painted glass bead. I forgot the name of this bead because it's come from another Curated Bead Box. It was from the Serengeti collection. I don't know if you all remember that collection from Curated Bead Box, the Serengeti collection. I did an elephant necklace from that one as well. You can go back to some of my old videos and you'll see that necklace. So we have spacer bead on there. Now another bead cap. I'm going to push this on down. Then we have a chocolate pearl. I believe that is a size 8 mm. Another bead cap. Another spacer bead. Another bead cap, right side up. Another brown painted bead. Another bead cap. spacer bead, and I'm just repeating the same beads, the same pattern. I really like these chocolate pearls. Chocolate glass pearls. They're pretty. I think they look nice with this collection. Now we're at the end of that bar. So we're going to set that bar aside. Put the stopper back on. We're going to see where we're at. So that's what we have so far. Now what I'm thinking is we're going to have to put a gold spacer bead on either side of this bar here. This bar with the loop. So we're going to need 2 of those gold spacer beads. Well, one just ran away somewhere. Then we're going to put the bar on here. See how that looks. I think we're going to need some smaller ones. Inside of the bar. Keep the wire from wearing away too soon. So we're putting some little bitty 2mm spacer beads inside that bar. Probably shouldn't take too many more. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Now the rest, the camera will be sped up as I do the other side. Then we'll do the pendant together. And right here, I am measuring to see how long I want the second strand to be. About right there. Let's pull out some crimp beads. Excuse the lighting. I'm gonna grab a clamshell, open it up. Insert our wire through it. Pick up two small crimp beads. They're about a size 2 millimeter. Grab my pliers. Grab one, bring it all the way up to almost to the tippy top. Leave a little bit there and squeeze. Grab my other one, bring it up to the next one, squeeze. And there we have it, 2 crimp beads. Then pull up the clamshell. Cut that little piece off right there. Close the clamshell up. Make sure it's a nice tight fit. Roll down the loop. Now we're ready for stringing. I'm going to pour out some beads. That's the same beads that's on the other strand except for the pearls. Move that over. Grab some spacer beads. These are my 2 millimeter spacer beads by Beads and Stones. Pick up a spacer bead. Grab a khaki and red marble style bead. There we go. Nice focus. Brown crackle bead. Spacer bead. Crackle bead. Spacer bead. Khaki and red marble bead. Another spacer bead. Another crackle bead. That's how it looks so far. Another brown chocolate bead that we'll be putting in the mix. Another spacer bead. Khaki and red marble bead. spacer bead, brown crackle bead, another spacer bead, another khaki and red marble bead, my lighting keep going in and out, so excuse the lighting. Now we have another marble. Oh, that's a crackle bead, spacer bead, khaki and red marble bead, that's a chocolate brown bead, another spacer bead on the side of that, another khaki and green bead, khaki and red, excuse that, khaki and red. Now another spacer bead, then a crackle brown bead. Now the pattern is gonna repeat itself after this, so I'm gonna stop talking and then this video will speed up. So sit back and relax and enjoy the music. Okay, we're straightening it up. Got my joint rings and finna measure for the chain. Need 6 inches on either side. Have to straighten the chain out to get an even count. So we're gonna cut it right there. However, it has like a split in the link, so we can just open a link and take one link off. See, right there, just take that off. Trying to put it up on the ruler so I can get a good measurement. However, I can almost see now that I'm a little short. I think I'm gonna need at least about 2 to 3 more links. Thought I had measured it right. Let's try to remeasure this one more time. Yep, I'm a little short. Make sure I close that link right up there real good. Let's add it to that and see how long our chain be this time. Make sure I close that link up real good. Get a good grip on it. Now let's remeasure. And this time I came a little bit over, so I think I'm gonna have to take off at least a link or two. If you enjoying this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Tell a friend, share it with someone. Leave a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Your patronage is very much appreciated. Now I'm here. I'm trying to measure. Make sure I get the right measurement this time. It's kind of difficult with curved links. And it fell off. I'm gonna put it back on. Try to smooth it out. I can get an accurate count or accurate length. I just try to smooth it out with my hands there. There goes that lighting again. Okay, so right there, is where we're going to have to end up taking off a link. And I just want to make absolutely sure. So I think I got it right this time. This time I'm just going to cut it off. I'm not going to try to take it off with the pliers. Just going to cut it off. Make it easier on myself. So now our chain links are the same. Get my needle nose pliers, get the jump ring, the big jump ring. Start from the outside to the inside. And I'm going to add my chain to it. Twist it back into place. Make sure it's the tight fit on one side. Grab another jump ring. Put those on there. Straighten my jump ring up. I don't know why I'm closing it up because guess what? I forgot to put the chain on. Silly me, now I gotta reopen up my jump ring, put the chain on. Now close it back up. Get another jump ring. This time it's a smaller jump ring. Open that one up. Now put it on the end of that one. Get the lobster claw closure, put that on. And then close the jump ring back up and we're good to go. Do the other side. Also, don't forget to hit that notification button so the next time I drop a video, you'll be notified. I do greatly appreciate all of you watching the video. There will be another video, bracelet and earrings. It'll match the necklace. Okay, let's get a jump ring for the elephant. I think she'll look pretty all by herself. Let's attach her to the bar and loop. See how they match each other? Put her on there. Close the loop up. Or the jump ring. Close the jump ring. Let's try to straighten her up some so you all can see the final creation of In the Jungle elephant necklace. I know in the beginning I said into the wild, but it's actually in the jungle. So you can go back and look at the past boxes from Curated Bead Box. It's the November box. Now we're going to close the necklace up. Let's straighten her up for her debut. I try to get that straightened up right there because sometimes that can get twisted. And you want to make sure it's laying right, especially on the neck and on the body, because if not, it's just going to get twisted up again. Yeah, I have to just keep on trying to pull it down some to make sure it's going to lay right. Trying to figure out, like, why is this not laying like it's supposed to? For heaven's sakes. It is a beautiful necklace, nonetheless. This one right here, that side right here is just puzzling me. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with it. It probably has something to do with the placement of the ring itself. So we're just gonna rearrange it. Hopefully this will get it and resolve the problem. Close it back up. And let's see if this fixes the problem. And voila, it does. Just straighten her out a little bit so you can get a good look at her. I'm a little fussy trying to straighten her up. Look at she's gold. She's all dressed up. I'm just gonna turn her around. Get a corner her so you can even see her even better.
I want to thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Just straighten her up just a little bit more. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Enjoyed the music. Until next time, you all have a blessed day.